Hello again. The connection didn't work that well, so I had to start all over again. And I think that was one of the things that made me most like stressed when I was new to YouTube. What if it doesn't work? And right now I don't bother that much. I just start all over again and thinking that it's okay. So here, this polytunnel is 45 square meter big. It's 5 meters the width, and the length is 9 meter. So in this section where I stand right now, here, there are lots of huge plants at the moment, but I am preparing right now for my winter garden projects. And what I do is that I simply harvest and I prepare the ground with the compost. I dig it down and then I make new sowings on top of it. Here is another slug. Hi Cynthia. I just started all over because it didn't work, but we are now in my polytunnel, the big polytunnel, and the summer here has been a bit tricky. Everything is a bit late, and things, some of it didn't quite grow as good as I expected. The melons, for example, in this bed I had like 40 melon plants in 7 varieties, I think. And I had to remove them all in the end of summer now because they didn't develop at all. So I have, I think, 3 fruits developing that I am going to harvest, but the rest of it is just gone. Yes, Maria, the slugs we have, it's a huge problem for me and for other gardeners in Sweden as well, because we have the slugs. And my polytunnel is close to the space, you know, where the cattle go, and it's a quite rough area. I don't mow it. Do you say mow? Not sure about that. I don't cut the grass anyhow, and that makes it even more attractive to the slugs. I hate them, but I try to kill everyone that I see, and I also use a thing. It's called nematodes against them. But well, you have to use every trick you can. In this bed, I grow some aubergines. It's been a bit dark here, and a lot of physalis and tamarillo. These three tomatoes, a small variety, a yellow tree tomato from rare seeds as well. And here I have some aubergines. Oops. For lunch maybe. Nice, isn't it? And I also grow a lot of berries for my children. This is Tresca that I started from seeds, I think, in December. Oh, check this out. More aubergine. Not ready yet. The whole fruit's going to be purple. And tomatoes. I see your comments now, girls, on the slugs. I think I have prepared myself by talking a lot to my sister. She lives in Ireland, in Cork, Hannah, and she's got plenty of slugs as well in her garden. And before I had slugs in my garden, I simply, I mean, I she taught me to think this way. You have to grow one for yourself and one for the slug. And that means that you always have to prepare yourself with more plants than you actually need. And if you do that, you can grow your kitchen garden also if you have slugs. Most people, they get very angry and upset about the slugs, and some of them that I get to talk to, they actually quit gardening because they can't stand it. But I think you have to find ways, right, to how to gardening. And I don't like hunt the slugs. I don't have time for it. I'm the mother of 4 small children and I work quite a lot, so it's not possible for me. But I have this mantra: I have to kill every slug that I see, and I do that even when I am live YouTube and Instagram or whatever. I am not sure about the aubergines because I had a few plants from a friend of mine and they were not like named, but I love the variety Black Beauty, and Black Beauty is a big variety with large fruits. And there's also a variety from Rare Seeds that I am growing this year. I don't know exactly where though. But it's a very small variety. It's like finger-sized fruits, and it's very good. Growing like aubergines in this cold climate, I have to start the plants very early indoors. So I sow them already in January, and they basically flower when I plant them out here in the polytunnel in May. Quite big plants. And then I also go for small varieties that develop quickly. So there are so many varieties of aubergines that you can grow, but many of them, they develop quite slow. And I have tried some like most perfect aubergines you can find, but they don't even flower in my climate. So that's very important for me to check for. In this area, in this bed, I have the cucumbers, and I have already pickled, I think it's by now maybe 20 or 30, hi Louise again, jars of cucumber. And I will lately go out and pick even more today. As I said in the first video, that we have been away for a couple of days, me and the children, at the west coast outside Gothenburg. I am grown up on an island outside Gothenburg, so we visited my parents for a couple of days. And when I get home now, everything is like exploded and I have to harvest a lot of things and preserve. Unfortunately, our 2 freezers are full. So I have to do a lot of pickling these days. I also grow a lot of peppers in the polytunnel. I can show you. And this is a product that I would like to show you as well. It's watering can, but it has this hole where it's possible to sit on, and this is actually a potty. So I watered this whole area with my urine and with mulch and bokashi compost. So I mulch a lot. All beds basically are mulched in some way. And I also use this urine. It's diluted urine, 1 part of urine and minimum 10 parts of water. So here's pepper. A lot of pepper. Cynthia asked me about watering. I can show you very briefly. You see by the house a blue barrel, and there is a water hose from that barrel down through the garden, and it now ends up because there's no water in that barrel, but here. So when it rains, I have this in here, and the pressure from the water that runs down from our roof and fill that barrel. The pressure brings the water and fills this barrel. And in here I have a filter. And in here I have a pump. And this is a solar cell system. And I can connect this system to 24 like drips, and they are connected to a pot. So I water 24 pots by this system. I have not watered those pots one single day through the whole summer. So I have one solar cell system here, and I also have the outside. I have another one sitting here on my compost heaps. These are composts only for the greenhouse. I can tell you more about it in another video. And that system is connected to 24 more pots. And in the rest, oh yeah, so that's half the system. And I also have a hose here, you can see. And I have drilled holes in it. And this hose lies in this bed underneath the trees. And when there's a lot of rain and I collect water from the house, this barrel is filled to the top. You see this here. When the water stays over this, it simply runs into this hose and water the trees. And the trees don't need more water than that because they have like large root system, and they will get some water also from the outside. So that's half of the system. I also have connected the whole area here with all my garden beds on this side, this side, this side, and also in the middle to a drip system. I have a lot of weeds in this area this year, and that is because I mulched with hay or straw that I had and fill with seeds. Where is it? Here it is. So I have the system with this type of thing connected to the water hose, and this will spread the water over a big area. Here's the melons, by the way. So all in all, in this large greenhouse, I have 5 pots that I need to water by can. And except that, I also fertilize with urine by hand, but no more than that. And it really helped me a lot this summer because I can do other garden related things when I don't have to water or feel the pressure, you know, when it's a hot day that I need to do anything else than just turn on the water or fill the barrels if it's not raining. Yeah, this is how my kitchen garden looks like right now. Whoops. I was hooked by the cucumber plant. Well, now I am going to get my computer and start writing. It was nice to spend some time with you in the garden before that. And thank you, all of you, for watching. And I know that a few hundred new subscribers came to the channel just the other day. So I am so happy to see all of you, and I hope you enjoy my videos. The videos are mainly about my own kitchen garden, but I sometimes try to catch a glimpse of someone else's garden whenever I can. Basically, I am not out that much. I'm that kind of person. I like to stay in my own garden. And I'm also quite busy with the children and with work, so I don't have a lot of time to travel around to see other gardens. But when I am, I will try to post an update from the different kind of gardens that I get to see. But if you want to see something special from my garden or something you would like to know more about, just comment and I will try to show you and make new videos and explain how things works. I know for some of you it's almost exotic to see all the kinds of vegetables that I can grow in Sweden. And I really like to talk about that as well, how to sort of how do you say this, but how to increase the growing season and to grow vegetables also in a very cold climate. And we are heading for that now. We're approaching fall and then winter, and in just a few months time you will see this area, for example, in the polytunnel. It's a completely new garden, but with fresh greens that I can harvest also the winter through, and I'm very excited about that. Thanks all of you for watching this video and also watching me and Ninni's video from Ninni's garden. Thanks all of you, and keep watching and subscribing my channel. I just love that. Bye for now.